Today is November 19th, Wednesday, November 19th. It's just past 1 p.m., about 1:05 p.m. at this point. And we've given public notice, was given by the Box Elder County, that it was going to hold the Community Development Block Grant meeting today, first public hearing commencing at 1 p.m. on Wednesday, November 19th, 2025, in the Commission Chambers at the Box Elder County Courthouse at 01 South Main Street, Brigham City, Utah. And so we've called the meeting to order, and I'll just throw out first agenda item, and the only agenda item today is the Community Development Block Grant. It'll be our first public hearing for this block grant. It's called the Public Hearing for a Community Development Block Grant, as Box Elder County is eligible to apply to the Utah Department of Workforce Services for funding under the Community Development Block Grant Small Cities Program, a federally funded program administered by the state of Utah Housing and Community Development Division. Box Elder County is eligible to apply for the Cdbg funding, provided that Box Elder County meets the applicable program requirements. The purpose of the public hearing is to provide citizens and pertinent information about the Community Development Block Grant Program and to allow for discussion of possible applications. The public hearing that we're holding here will cover eligible activities, program requirements, and expected funding allocations in the region. If we have that, we know that they have a certain quantity of money that could be allocated to this Northern Bear River Association of Governments area. As presented, the CBG program can fund a broad range of activities, including but not limited to construction of public works and facilities, or water and sewer lines, fire stations, acquisition of real property, and provision of public services such as food blankets or homeless shelters. That is the idea behind the CDBG program. And again, our public notice has gone out, giving the date, the time, the location, and the fact that Box Elder County is eligible to apply for this. As part of the requirement, somebody from Box Elder County had to attend a training session for this. And both Shirley Larson, our clerk, and our auditor, as well as myself as a commissioner, did attend that hearing or that meeting and the training session prior to this. And now we're holding this first public hearing to put out to the public to see in a public, and we'll take a motion just a second to go into a public hearing or to have a public hearing to allow for anybody who has suggestions or ideas in regards to our CDBG grants. So with that, I'd open.
I'll make a motion, we open the public hearing.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so we're in public hearing. Is there anyone that would like to address us about a CBDG grant? If you'd like to come forward, state your name, and then tell us what you're interested in as far as Box Elder County and a CDGB application or block grant. And we'll just note for the folks here, as we're in this, this does not require a full quorum from the commission. We do have two members of the commission present, along with our auditor present for this meeting, but Commissioner Bingham is not online at this point. So if you'll state your name and then tell us a little bit about it here.
Neil Kapner with Riverside North Garland Water Company.
Okay.
We would like to request funding from the CDBG.
Okay.
We have purchased an irrigation well,
Okay.
and we need to retrofit it for culinary,
Okay.
and we would request funding to help us do that.
Okay. And have you got somebody you're working with to help put the paperwork? I know we had somebody from your organization. Yep. She's back there. I don't know. You want to come forward and just introduce yourself so that we have your name on record as well? Because I think she was planning on helping us get the paperwork together to work with you and make sure we get it done so the Riverside residents are represented.
That's the best thing in the world. We
Get
just
you
want our name
together
on
up here. I
record.
know that she's putting you on the spot because of what you're doing here, but it would be beneficial to hear from both of you. So if you'll just state your name,
I'm Marion Lane,
right?
and I'm just a citizen of Riverside.
Can't hear them.
Pull the mic over here.
There's a long cord to it.
I knew that the CDBG was coming in
Okay.
October,
Right?
so I volunteered to these guys to help them get some funding for that important.
For that water project there in Riverside? Okay, and I know you've done,
And I attended the meeting
you
with
you attended the meeting with us, which is also one of the requirements, so you've been to that
And
same
s-
training.
And so we're in the process of filling out the application to give to the Bragg office for this purpose.
And you'll be
We
working,
ask that you would consider us for the CBG.
okay.
Very good.
Any questions, Commissioner?
Nope, I think that's great. Appreciate you coming.
Do you have an estimate of what you're going to be asking for at this point, by any chance? You haven't got all the numbers yet?
Well, it has to be under 200,000.
Okay,
And so it'll be between 100 and 190, depending on their budget.
Okay.
I haven't seen all the figures. We had to turn an estimated budget into brag,
right,
and we haven't finished, doing what part Riverside can do, what part they're getting their other funding
Right.
from, and the CDBG.
and I know we need to work with you on that as well, to make sure we get some of the demographic and the social-economic income of the
Yes.
people in that
And
area
they're
that would be
helping with
benefited.
with the survey and that
The
information.
survey, yep, so you'll be
Now
working
that
on,
federal government's open, they can get that.
Thank goodness, right?
yeah, okay.
Thank you.
That's beneficial information, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Anyone else that would like to address the commission on?
Hey, not a problem. You take care. Good to see you.
Mr. Chairman and distinguished Commissioner, Mr. Vincent, my name's Don Wood. Share this with you. I'm a former two-term mayor of Clearfield City. Served as the chair of Davis County's Council of Governments and other Davis County Board of Health as well, as chair of that organization. But I'm here today, I only share that with you so that you'll understand that I have a personal experience as you are having now as it relates to the dissemination and the allocation of these CDBG funds. And that I'm here today to speak in favor of what Mr. Kapner just spoke of, the Riverside North Garland's needs for those CDBG funds.
Okay.
And that we're in a situation in our community right now where there are no further water hookups available. So as young people leave their homes, establish families of their own, they don't have the opportunity to build homes in our community because there are no water hookups available for them to remain in our community and contribute. Furthermore, there's no water hookups available for even societal needs such as perhaps an additional church building or a school should the need arise, or even small commercial ventures such as veterinary hospitals and things of that nature that serve our rural community. And that. So I'm here today. I know that every subrecipient of these CDBG funds comes forth with a worthy need for those funds. I've learned over time there are worthy needs and there are essential needs, and these funds are essential for our community to be able to grow and to develop in a very organized and planned way, and be able to meet the needs of our community. So I hope you'll give serious consideration to what our need is. It's essential for the Riverside community. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
I do need to point out, we got a roll going around back there, do we have a roll going around? There is a roll. Okay, so we just need to make sure everybody who's here, that's in attendance today, make sure that you sign that roll. That is also one of the requirements for this meeting to be held, so we just want to make sure you sign in and that we know who all is in attendance here. Anyone else that would like to make a presentation today for the CDBG? Seeing none, we'll,
Comment about it?
you can make a comment, yeah, we just basically are taking requests, but you could make a comment if you'd like to.
Okay. Deanna Hardy-Brigham. Yeah, this program that the federal government is doing, I'm asking where in the Constitution, in the enumerated powers, does it give the federal government the authority to do this type of a program? You're taking from all the citizens and then making this program, which costs a lot. Like when we first did BRAG, it cost like $2 million to run the BRAG program. So that money is not getting anywhere back to the people. And so this program is really unlawful, and we shouldn't be doing it because it goes against our Constitution, which is the supreme law of the land. And so you should be letting the people keep their own money, and if you would do that, then they could take care of these problems on their own instead of the government intervening and taking our money, and then for the government to decide who gets these funds. This is really unlawful. And yes, farm subsidies are wrong, And I don't agree with them. And where in the Constitution does it say the federal government should be doing subsidies? They shouldn't. It's wrong. It's nowhere in the Constitution. So whatever is contrary to the Constitution is null and void. We should not be doing it. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comments? If not, I'd entertain a motion to close public comment.
I'll make a motion, we close the public comment period.
I'll second it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we appreciate all those who've come and participated and shared with us the information that we have here, and we will take that under advisement. We will move forward. We'll continue to work with the folks from Riverside to ensure the only request that's come in. So if you'll make sure that we get all your information, I know we've been you've given us some information, but on the sign-up sheet, but we need to make sure that we get everything done because there has to be a second hearing that we'll have in the future on this issue. So just make sure we have all your information so that we can get there. And then encourage all your friends and neighbors in Riverside as we go forward. Part of this process is we need to get some information from them. So we need the folks in Riverside to be willing to answer some really basic questions and work with us to make sure we get the right information if we're going to be able to help provide the folks of Riverside this help and assistance. So with that, I'd take the final motion.
I'll make a motion, we close
No, adjourn.
the meeting.
Okay, motion to adjourn from Commissioner Vincent. I'll second it. All in favor, say aye. Aye. We're adjourned. Thank you.
My wife's just got back, so I'm going to the hospital.
Okay. Give her our best.